Okay, so I am in the process of changing the the little electric fan on a 2008 Armada, and there were some things I looked online. I couldn't find anything on YouTube or anything that explained exactly how this thing came out. There were some. There was a lot of videos about Titans, yeah, Nissan Titans, and for the most part, they're kind of the same, the body style and everything, but there are definitely some differences. So anyway, this looked like it would be like a 15-20 minute job because it's pretty simple. One little bolt keeps this little electric fan in, and then let me show you here. Let me turn this around. Okay, so here's the little, I think it's the condenser fan is exactly what it's called. But this thing is worn out and it's making a lot of noise. And so it connects right there, and you can see just one little bolt holds it in. The problem is when the bumper's in place, there is no way this thing comes out of there. And so in order to get this thing out, you've got to pull off the bumper. And the thing that's different, as far as with the other videos with the Titans, is that they don't have the bumper cover. They don't have the bumper cover on it. So it's a little bit more involved than that. Anyway, so once you get that out, once you get that off, then this comes out. It's a really simple fix. But a couple of things. I took this off thinking I could wedge this thing out. This is something you don't need to do. I think this is actually a sensor for the airbags. So you probably really don't want to mess with that, but just in case, what I did was I disconnected the battery, the negative battery cable. So, I don't know how that works, but before I disconnected that, I wanted to make sure that the battery cable is disconnected. Anyway, so just to let you know, the bumper connects right here. You can see that it just connects. This has a little thing here, connects with 2 bolts here. There's another 2 bolts that connect right here. They're not real hard to get to. They connect right there, and you just got to reach down in there. So 4 on that side, and then the same thing on over here. 4 on this side, that just fits right up in there. 4 on that side. Of course, you got to get the grill off, but that's pretty simple. There's some videos online regarding that, and the grill is pretty simple. It connects here, 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 and here. Then it connects 2 or 3 places below, but that's pretty simple. So anyway. I did all of that. I took those things off. But the problem is, and this is where it differs from like a Titan, is that this bumper cover connects over here on the side. And so a couple of things. It connects right here with in the wheel well area. You have to take these out. Mine were broken, so they were already out. But the biggest issue is there are 2 bolts and you can see them right here on this. There's 2 bolts. There's a bolt that is up underneath here, and it's got to come out. That bolt's got to come out for this this little thing here. You got to squeeze it to get it to come undone. And so but the bolt's got to come out anyway. So the hardest part is the first one comes out pretty easy. It's a 10 millimeter. So but you got to reach up underneath here, and the makers of Nissan do not want you to get this thing off. The second one, this one right here, you got to really fit your hand way back up in there over here, and there's stuff in the way. Anyway, this one came off pretty easy with a socket. This one I tried with, and probably the easiest thing is like a nut driver. Because it can go straight up in there. But what I did was I used just a 10 millimeter with a long extension, because there's no room to get this wrench, even though this is a very small wrench. It's a very small one. There's no room to get even this up in there. So that's the most difficult thing about this. And then there's a couple of attachments on the bottom. Mine were actually broke off, where the this little cover connects underneath, and that's got to come off. And what I did was I didn't disconnect the other side. So I disconnected here, here, and here, and here, but I left the other stuff attached, so I didn't mess with this side. See, that's still on there. And because all you have to do is get it open just enough to get that fan out. So anyway, I hope that helps you. I know that I wish I could have found a video online to tell me where it was all connected, because it was a little bit of a frustration. So anyway, this could have been made very, very, very much easier had they just given a little bit more room. But instead, you got to pull off the whole bumper to get that thing out. Anyway, hope this helps.